I diagnose you with art block. I know, terrible diagnosis, but it's okay because I've got a few solutions to your predicament. Alright, first we gotta figure out what kind of art block are you dealing with. Is it no clue what to draw kind of art block, or is it everything I draw looks like hot garbage kind of art block? Because if it's the second option, I've got 3 fixes for it. Option 1, do art studies. I know they can be kind of boring, but if everything you're drawing is just coming out wrong, or you feel like it's coming out wrong, that could just be a sign that you're ready to level up your art skills. In which case, doing some dedicated art studies is just the quickest way to do that. You can try it and make it more fun by gamifying it in some way, like the 100 heads challenge, or 100 hands challenge, or just whatever helps make it more fun. Option 2, warm-ups. I think it's safe to say that most of us are not doing warm-ups before we draw, but you know what? As annoying as it is to admit, they do in fact help. So try pulling up some random poses, doing some gesture drawings to loosen up your wrist for about 10 to 20 minutes, and then try drawing again. Lastly, option 3, just take a break for the day. Seriously, if the other options don't work, you may just be having an off day, which sucks, but it does happen. And before you ask what professional artists do, well, they're professional artists. Their work is already so good that even on their off day, they make great art, even if they think otherwise. And who knows, maybe on your off day, you still are making great art and you just don't even realize it. Friendly reminder that we are our own worst critic. Alright, now for those days we just don't know what to draw. Option 1, take part in an art trend. Now, most of the time, people mean the ones on YouTube, like the 3 marker challenge, the 10-second challenge, etc. But I say you should do some TikTok trends. Personally, I really enjoy the flash a bunch of images on the screen and create a character based on what you get challenge. Or the slideshow of items to create a character with are also super cool. I save any interesting video I come across to a playlist or a collection to reference later when I don't know what to draw. Option 2, do you have any projects you're working on? If not, then use this as a chance to maybe start a little project or to work on the whatever current project you're working on. When you've got some sort of project like a webcomic or some sort of illustration series or something along those lines, then you'll always have something to draw. And personally, I like to have a few active projects at a time, so that way I can hop around between projects if any of them start to feel a little boring. Option 3, keep a list of ideas you get to draw in your notes app. While this isn't helpful right now, it is a good thing to get used to doing. I'm sure I've had tons of ideas I never got around to drawing and are now just kind of lost to time in the void forever. So instead, just take the 5 seconds to jot them down in your notes app, and then when you're not sure what to draw, just simply scroll through your phone and you'll now have tons of ideas of things you wanted to draw in the past. Option 4, try a new medium. Seriously, I did this recently and discovered a new medium I never thought I'd like. In my case, it was acrylic markers, so maybe give them a shot. Or use this as a chance to try a medium you've been eyeing for a while. It doesn't even have to be a traditional medium, by the way. It can be something like 3D modeling, clay modeling, crocheting, anything creative. Or if you want to get real spicy, just try mixing 2 different mediums. I mixed watercolor and acrylic marker recently, and that came out pretty cool, so try something like that. Option 5, binge a show, book, manga, webtoon, game, whatever it is, just binge it. Point is, you'll probably become obsessed with the characters and want to draw fan art for it. I know whenever I finish binging something, I always want to make fan art for it, so it can easily fill a sketchbook, a page or 2 of your sketchbook. Option 6, do art studies. Okay, I know I said this earlier, but seriously, even something simple. Like sometimes I get those Chinese artists on my shorts feed and their art tips. I'm always motivated to give it a try after I watch them. So it doesn't need to be deep, serious studying, just something simple and fun. Another example is there's an artist I follow on YouTube. I think they're named Kiro or something. I'll link them in the description. But they recently posted a short where they were just doing some eye studies. And I thought, whoa, those eyes look super cool. I now want to try to replicate the eye studies that you just did because they came out so cool. Nothing serious, something simple, but it gave me something to do. Option 7, redraw old art. When I don't know what to draw, sometimes I just go back into my old art and I redraw them because it's like such a boost of motivation to be like, wow, my art has improved so much since I did this drawing. And who knows, sometimes you'll find a hidden gem in the rough of a previous idea you had that you couldn't really do properly at the time. But now that you're better, you're like, wow, maybe I should like revisit this idea and recreate this into a full illustration. And lastly, option 8, redraw scenes from shows, games, manga, whatever. Sometimes I like to have pages in my sketchbook that are just redraws of my favorite manga panels. I've also been wanting to do some arcane studies, and I saw someone study perspective and environment design through taking screenshots of Honkai Star Rail. So either way, doing studies of scenes from content that you like can be great practice, and it's pretty entertaining to do. And that's it. Do you guys have any other methods you use to overcome our block? Because if you do, let me know so that way I can steal them and put them in my repertoire. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like it. Oh, and also I plan to do a video about perfectionism soon, maybe in like 2 weeks, nudge nudge. So, if it sounds interesting, maybe you should subscribe so you don't miss it. But okay, that's it. Bye-bye.